All right, y'all, let's get into something that's been blowing up on my feed, and honestly, it just hits different when you can grow your own cup of tea right outside your kitchen window. We're talking window box tea gardens. Yeah, the kind of setup that turns a boring little ledge into a whole vibe and makes your morning brew feel like you earned it. This one is for Organic Food Matters, and if you're new here, welcome to the crew. We're all about keeping it real with our food and our plants and our planet. So here's the deal. Most folks in the United States think you need acres of land or some fancy greenhouse to grow tea. Nah, that's old news. You can start a legit tea garden in a window box. I'm talking about those long planters you see hanging off fire escapes in Brooklyn, or lined up on sunny bungalows in California, or even zip tied to a balcony rail in Chicago. If you've got a window that gets sun for at least 4 to 6 hours a day, you're already winning. Now let me paint the picture. Imagine you roll out of bed, you shuffle to the kitchen, you slide open the window and snip a few fresh leaves, mint, lemon balm, chamomile, maybe some stevia if you like it sweet. You toss them in a mug, pour hot water, boom. You just made tea that didn't come from a factory or a plastic wrapped box. It came from your house. That is the kind of self-sufficient energy we love around here. Let's talk plants, because that's where the magic happens. You don't have to grow Camellia sinensis, the actual tea plant, although you can if you're feeling extra. That plant is kind of a diva. It wants acidic soil and years to mature. And honestly, most of us want tea next month, not next decade. So we go with herbal tea plants. They're chill. They grow fast. They forgive you if you forget to water them for a day. Peppermint is the MVP. That stuff grows like it's trying to take over the world. Stick it in a window box, and it will fill out quick. The smell alone will make your whole apartment feel fresh. Crash a few leaves between your fingers, and it's like a breath mint from Mother Nature. Spearmint is its laid-back cousin, sweeter, softer. Great for iced tea when it's blazing hot in July and you're over-sweating through your shirt in Atlanta. Then you've got lemon balm. Don't sleep on lemon balm. You know, it looks like mint's nerdy sibling. But the flavor is bright and mellow. It calms you down without knocking you out. Folks across the states are stressed. Bills, work, the news. Lemon balm tea at night is like a hug for your nervous system. Grow it once, and you'll see what I mean. Chamomile is another homie you want in your box. You grow it from seed, and in like 8 weeks, you've got those cute little daisy flowers popping up. You dry the flowers, and you've got tea that helps you sleep like a baby. No melatonin gummies needed, and it looks adorable on your windowsill. Your neighbors in the apartment across the way will be jealous. Trust me. Let's keep going. Holy basil, also called tulsi. This one is big in wellness circles from Los Angeles to Miami. It's got this spicy clove thing going on. It's used in Ayurveda, and it's starting to get respect in American gardens too. It loves heat, so if you're in Texas or Arizona, your window box will be its happy place. It's good for stress, and it makes your tea taste like, you know, secrets. If you like floral vibes, grab some lavender. English lavender does okay in a box as long as it drains well. Don't drown it. Lavender wants to be dry and sunny, like it's on vacation in Santa Barbara. A pinch of dried lavender buds in your tea makes you feel fancy without spending $12 at a coffee shop. Now for the sweet tooth crew, grow stevia. Yeah, the stuff they make the green packets from. The leaves are, you know, crazy sweet. One little leaf can sweeten a whole mug. You know, you don't need sugar. You don't need honey. You just pinch a leaf and you're good. You know, kids love it. If you've got little ones in the house, let them pick a stevia leaf and chew it. Their minds will be blown. All right, so how do we actually build this thing? First, you need a window box. Doesn't have to be expensive. Hit up Home Depot or Lowe's or your local hardware store. Grab one that's at least 8 inches deep. The longer the better, because roots like to stretch. If you're renting and can't drill holes, use a railing planter that clamps on. No landlord drama. Drainage is everything. If your roots sit in water, they'll drill holes if it doesn't have them. Throw an inch of gravel at the bottom, then use good organic potting mix. Don't scoop dirt from your backyard. That stuff is heavy and full of who knows what. You want fluffy soil that says organic on the bag? Mix in some compost if you're feeling proud. Your plants will throw you a thank you party. Sun is the next big thing. South-facing windows are gold in the United States. East-facing is great for morning sun. West-facing gets that hot afternoon light. North-facing is tough, but you can still do mint and lemon balm because they're not picky. If you're in Seattle and it's cloudy half the year, grab a little clip on Grow Light. No shame in it. We use tech to help nature. Watering is where people mess up. You don't want to love your plants to death. Stick your finger in the soil. If the top inch is dry, water it. If it's still damp, chill out. In the summer in Phoenix, you might water every day. In Maine, in October, maybe twice a week. Your window box will tell you what it needs. And just listen, feeding your plants keeps them lush. Use an organic liquid fertilizer every few weeks. Fish emulsion smells like a bait shop, but plants go nuts for it. Or use compost tea. That's like a smoothie for your soil. Stay away from the blue chemical stuff. We're doing organic tea. We don't want to cheat at the finish line. Pests happen. Aphids show up like bad house guests. Blast them off with water, or mix a little Castile soap with water and spray. Ladybugs are the bouncers of the garden world. If you see them, let them work. If you're in an apartment, you can order ladybugs online. Release them at dusk, and they'll stick around and eat the bad bugs. It's wild, but it works. Let's talk harvest, because that's the fun part. For mint and lemon, balm, and basil, you pinch off the top sets of leaves. That makes the plant bush out. More branches mean more tea. Don't be shy. The more you cut, the more it grows. It's like a haircut that makes your hair grow faster. For chamomile, you wait until the flowers open fully, then snip them. For lavender, you cut the stems when the buds are bright purple but not fully open. Drying is easy. Tie little bundles and hang them upside down in your kitchen, or lay them on a screen, or use a dehydrator if you're fancy. Once they're crumbly, put them in mason jars. Write the name and date with a Sharpie on the lid. In 2 months, when it's snowing in Minnesota, you'll open that jar and it will smell like August. Now let's blend. This is where you get to be a tea artist. Try half peppermint, half lemon balm for a cool, calm blend, or chamomile and lavender for a bedtime mix that hits like a lullaby. Add dried orange peel if you want zing. Throw in some ginger if you grew it in a pot. There are no rules. Your taste buds are the boss. Here's why this matters for organic food matters. When you grow your own tea, you cut out packaging, no tea bags with microplastics, no shipping across the planet, no sketchy ingredients you can't pronounce. You know exactly what's in your cup because you grew it. That's food sovereignty on a small scale. And it's doable, whether you're in a studio in New York City or a ranch house in Montana. Plus, it saves money. A box of organic tea at the store runs you $5 for 20 bags. That's 20 cups. Your window box can pump out hundreds of cups for the price of a few seed packets. Do the math. Your wallet will thank you. It's also mental health. Americans are burned out. We scroll too much. We're inside too much. Touching soil and watching something grow does something to your brain. It slows you down. It reminds you that good things take time. You can't hustle a chamomile flower. You wait, you water, you trust. That's medicine too. Kids dig it as well. If you've got nieces or nephews or your own little ones, get them involved. Let them plant the seeds. Let them water. Let them pick their own tea. Suddenly they're drinking something green and loving it. You just tricked a kid into liking plants. Parenting win. Let's bust some myths. Myth 1. You need a green thumb. Nope, mint will grow even if you black out and forget it for a weekend. Myth 2, it's expensive to start. Nah, a window box is 20 bucks, soil is 10, seeds are $2 a pack. You can start the whole garden for less than a takeout dinner. Myth 3, it won't work in my climate. Look, Alaska folks grow herbs indoors. Florida folks grow them on balconies. There's a way. If you're in an HOA that hates fun, use a window box inside. Put it on a coffee table by a sunny window. Nobody can tell you what to do in your living room. If you're in a dorm, use a shoebox-sized planter. College kids need stress relief tea more than anyone. Seasonal tips. In spring, you start seeds. In summer, you harvest like crazy and make iced tea for barbecues. In fall, you dry everything for winter. In winter, you grow a few pots under a light and keep the dream alive. Year-round tea. That's the goal. Want to get fancy? Add edible flowers. Calendula looks like sunshine and it's good for you. Nasturtiums are peppery and the leaves and flowers go in tea. Borage tastes like cucumber. Your tea will look like it came from a hip cafe in Portland. Community angle. Grow extra and share. Give your neighbor a jar of homegrown chamomile. Take some mint to the office. Suddenly you're the tea person. People will trade you zucchini and tomatoes. You just joined the backyard barter economy. For the Organic Food Matters YouTube fam, here's your challenge. Start one window box this week. Pick 3 plants, document it, show your setup, show your fails, show your first cup, tag us. We want to see what tea gardens look like from Maine to Hawaii. The United States is huge and every window has a story. If you mess up, it's fine. Plants die. We learn, we replant. That's the whole game. The point isn't perfection. The point is connection to your food, to the seasons, to yourself. So that's the rundown on window box tea gardens. Cheap, easy, beautiful, useful. American as apple pie, but way healthier. You don't need land, you don't need permission, you just need a window and a little bit of audacity. Go ahead and turn that boring ledge into something that feeds you body and soul. Brew a cup, sit by the window, watch the world go by. You grew that moment. That's what we're doing here. Hit like if you're going to try it. Drop a comment with what you're planting. And as always, keep it organic, keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.